So let's take a look at problem number 6 from the released or the sample midterm questions here. Here you're given a function with different properties or conditions. So this is really testing your knowledge of limits. The limits of a function when it approaches infinity or when it approaches certain values, certain constants, the behavior of the graphs. And so this is what this question's challenging you on. And so looking at this here, and again, let's take a look at the first bullet point, g of 3. So here's a function we want to draw. And so the first thing we know is that at x equals 3, the function equals 4. So that's why there's a solid point there. After that, we have these limit conditions here, where we're looking for the limit of a function as x approaches a given number. And so that 3 positive means I want to analyze the function as the values near 3. What happens is I approach 3 from the right side, and that's plus 3. The limit, the one-sided limit here equals 5. And that's why I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. There's a circle here at 5. And then the limit as g of x approaches 2, or I'm sorry, is the limit of g of x as we approach 3 here from the left side, the value equals 2. And remember, limits are not equals, it just is what is it approach. And so that's what's an open circle, because I already know it's a function, so I can't have points here for both of them. And so with this function here, those have to be open to keep this as a function. And so that's all we know here, right? And I'll end up drawing this in after because of the other behavior that we have here, is that we also then know that this function approaches positive infinity and negative infinity. It approaches them when x approaches negative 4. From the left side, that's this side, so it's positive, so I know this graph would be going up with a vertical asymptote. It approaches negative infinity, it means it's going down as I approach negative 4 from the right side. And so that's how I know from that point to this point. I don't know the exact values here where they are. I just know, again, we're approximating as we do that. And then this last one, I know I have horizontal asymptotes at negative 5, and that's where you see the leveling off, because as x approaches a positive infinity, negative 5, negative infinity, negative 5. And again, there could be slightly different drawings here, different variations, but that's the big idea, really analyzing in these pieces based off of these properties, right? These vertical asymptotes, when your function approaches infinity, goes up or down. And then when I approach a specific constant, I'm going to end up going to some value, just like these here, these points, right? As I have that, you can see these constants. And then as what happens when x gets very big and very small, those then result in our horizontal asymptotes.